In the beginning, before time as we know it, there was only chaos. The Big Bang, dated to 13.8 billion years ago, was not merely an explosion of matter, but a rupture in consciousness itself. Scientists like Max Tegmark suggest that the universe is not only physical, but mathematical, a conscious construct governed by equations. What if this explosion was the fragmentation of a singular divine consciousness? God, Satan, or something beyond our comprehension? The idea of pantheism, proposed by philosophers like Baruch Spinoza in the 17th century, argues that God and the universe are one. But what if this God was not benevolent? Instead, what if it were a schizophrenic entity split into fragments, ourselves, each one of us carrying the seed of both creation and destruction? The God particle, or the Higgs boson discovered at CERN in 2012, could be the last echo of this fragmented consciousness, still vibrating in the void. Throughout human history, from the Vedic chants of ancient India to the Orphic hymns of Greece, people have used prayers and spells to bend reality. Modern quantum mechanics hints that consciousness can indeed influence reality through phenomena like the observer effect. The double slit experiment showed that particles behave differently when observed. Could this be proof that our thoughts, whether holy prayers or sinister hexes, alter the universe itself? The Salem witch trials sparked by accusations of hexes, may have been more than hysteria. What if the prayers of the accusers and the curses of the accused created a localized stir in consciousness? Historical records describe witnesses seeing ghostly apparitions and hearing disembodied voices. Were they manifestations of this fractured divine hive mind? In cosmology, the Big Crunch theory suggests that the universe will collapse upon itself, returning all matter to a singularity. If the universe is conscious, then this collapse could signify a reunion of all fragmented consciousness, heaven, hell, and earth, combining into one vast hive mind. Ancient Egyptians believed that Apep, the serpent of chaos, would one day swallow the sun and end creation. Modern physics echoes this myth in the concept of heat death or universal entropy. If our souls are fragments of a godlike being, then reincarnation is not spiritual, but mechanical, a reset of the same consciousness into a new body. What if we are all merely reflections of one mind, doomed to relive the same horrors endlessly? Religions often depict God and Satan as opposites, yet ancient Gnostics, like those of the Nag Hammadi text, believed the God of the Bible, the Demiurge, was a false God, a flawed, arrogant being who created the material world. Could this duality explain why sacred texts like the Bible, for example, Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7, I create light and darkness, imply that God is both good and evil? The Order of the Nine Angles, a modern cult group, believes in transcending morality to become one with the dark forces of the universe. The rituals mirror ancient rites, such as the Aztecs' human sacrifices to appease both benevolent and malevolent gods. Pythagoras believed numbers held divine power, while modern scientists use equations to decode reality. Could this mean alignment of ancient mysticism and modern science hint that math is the operating system of a divine consciousness? The Mandelbrot set, a fractal equation discovered in 1980, produces infinite complexity from a simple formula. Is this a signature of a fragmented God within? Imagine this: every prayer, curse, and spell is a ripple in a shared consciousness stretching across vast cosmic distances. This hive mind, tethered by quantum entanglement, orchestrates every act of kindness and every atrocity. The cycle repeats eternally: the Big Bang scattering us into fragments, and the Big Crunch reuniting us into one. Now, if this is true, then heaven, hell, and earth are not places, but states of mind within this shared consciousness. And if we are all fragments of the same being, then every prayer and every curse we cast is aimed not at others, but at ourselves. Ask yourself when you pray tonight, who will be listening? God, Satan, or the fragmented echoes of your own tortured soul?